Hello, everyone. Douglas Waltz, Old Man Comic Book Reviews. We got a couple this week. A few, 5, 6, something. We'll find out. We'll start right off with first Moon Knight, issue 21. Writer is Jed MacKay. Artist is Alessandro Cappuccio. This deals a lot with vampires because Mark Spector, that's Flower. Mark Spector has vampires. He has good vampires and vampires he's trying to kill. He's trying to rid the New York City of vampires. So they're at a disco, a club, whatever you want to call it. His little sidekick, she has figured out how to do the intangible thing. And there are these new monsters that are here to kill vampires. So, weird. The final issue of Monkey Prince, 12 of 12. I hope it's not the end of Monkey Prince, but meanwhile, let's get to the part where it's going to tell me, is it at the end again? Only DC, folks. Marvel puts all their stuff right up front. That'd be Flower again. She is a flip-floppity girl. Wow, is that really the credits? Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going in. The writer is Gene Luen Yang. Bernard Chang is the artist. And it's time. The bad guy shows up. Monkey Prince questions his realities in the process. There's stuff that happens in Lazarus crossover that we don't read Lazarus, so we don't care. It sort of gives his origin and why he's not a clone, as people say he is. And he's friends with Supergirl now. So, and then at the end it just gives us a big cool picture of him, and it says The Beginning. So we'll see if they bring back Monkey Prince. It was a really good book. He's part of the DC universe now. So there you go. Speaking of issue 21, we did Moon Knight. Well, here's issue 21 of The Amazing Spider-Man. And this is it, folks. Zeb Wells is the writer. John Romita Jr. is the penciler. Scott Hanna is the inker. We started this whole series with something happening with Peter, and MJ is married with children. That's what we know. And now there's something called the Scribble Man. And he's back to take out Peter, Spider-Man, however you want to look at it. And it's interesting, but it's just a taste. Makes me wonder how long the arc is going to be. So we'll see how it goes. It's different for Spider-Man, but it was fun. After all the fun ones with Rep Pack, is that his name? I don't remember. Mary Jane Black Cat, issue 4 out of 5. We're going to comment on how nice they make Mary Jane Watson look, like she's been doing some lifting. So, very nice. Writer is Jed MacKay. Noise effects are by Flower the Dog again. Artist is Vincenzo Caratu. And we left Sim and Mary Jane and Black Cat fighting a giant icky tentacle eyeball monster. And come to find out that Mary Jane has powers that work like a slot machine. The better the match, the better the powers. Black Cat and her were questioning whether or not she was getting along, and she was giving Mary Jane her bad luck. So once they worked that out, she rolled all 7s. 3 7s gives her the power to affect the reality nearby to her own satisfaction. So one more issue to wrap it up. It was a fun little thing. We really got it for Dark Web, but then there's only 2 other issues, so it's like, why not finish it? You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see. What is this mess? Oh, yeah, Godzilla Rivals. These are all issue 1s, so they can't pull them for me. That makes it annoying. This time around, we have writer. Writer is blue, like the color. Delaquanti. The writer, I'm sorry, that was a writer. Artist is Ferio Wind, Ferio Wind. So, we are dealing with Mothra versus Titanosaurus, the big spotted long dinosaur. Really nice manga style with it. They've got an egg. The egg is activating Titanosaurus, who is coming to kick the egg's butt. The egg needs to hatch. They help the egg hatch. We get Mothra. And there's a really good picture of them attacking each other. Where is it? There you go, right there. So, made the joke with my son that I was going to get a big giant Yakuza back tattoo, but it would just be a Mothra. A giant, big, beautiful, multicolored Mothra tattoo. And he thought that was hilarious. So, this is fun. They're all fun. It's a bigger book. You get a longer story, more details, and that's why it cost $8. Alright, what do we got left here? Ooh, we got any more left? What's this one? We did that one. One more! West of Sundown, number 9. Look at that cover. Ugh. Alright. Written by Tim Seeley and Aaron Campbell. Drawn by Jim Terry. There was a lot of things going on. Frankenstein is out helping fight the monsters of Dr. Moreau. The vampire and the weeping lady are in the jail cell, and they're getting ready to attack one another. The sheriff says, "Lord F a duck," but he doesn't say F. Leave that to you. Mr. Griffin is being turned into a human chupacabra hybrid. We get a flashback where Frankenstein's monster meets Victor Frankenstein and what he did to Victor Frankenstein out on the icy plains. You read into that as you will. And there's a monster that's a bear head that comes out of a guy's body. And it bit the sheriff. So we'll see how that's going to come back to get it. And Mr. Griffin, with his first set of transfusions, sees things that look like Cthulhu. And he hasn't even been turned all the way into a chupacabra yet. So this is the most fun. It's a Western. You get Frankenstein's monster, Dr. Moreau, chupacabras, that Griffin fella, the bear head that comes out of the guy, the weeping woman, vampires. You couldn't ask for more. I hope it sticks around for a very long time. So, Sophie, Fiona, you did not come over this weekend. That's next weekend. I did see you on Friday, though, because you had no school because of Record Day. Everybody else had no school because it won't stop snowing in Michigan. So we'll see you this next weekend. So there you go. There's the pack. As I always tell you, go find a place to read a comic book. Online, library. If you're in Kalamazoo, Fanfare has tons of comic books. They have a 50-cent bin. They have a deal where you get a membership, $5 a year, 20% off. Only at Fanfare, right here in town in Kalamazoo, Michigan. If you're not living in Kalamazoo, see if your comic book store does the same. In the meantime, I'll see you next week, and go read a comic book.